time from Jennings. Henry kicks to Tolliver. .54 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Chris Copeland with the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's New Orleans with it. Outside Jennings. 5 to shoot. Again, the Pelicans score.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one. Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Harris dishes to Favors. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Alex Len picks one up. The Jazz have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throw.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Jennings passes to Henry. Off target with that shot. Here's Jennings. They've got Nikola Pekovic. Favors is out there with Dang. Then it's Lawson. And it's Green in the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. Henry kicks to Anderson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Jennings again. It's Lawson. Great D that time from Jennings.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Anderson can't get that one to fall. Dishes it to Lawson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Three-pointer. Utah the rebound. Outside Green. Lawson kicks to Green. Outside Dang. Pass to Pekovic. And the call will be against Allen Anderson. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Lawson kicks to Dang. Pekovic with the screen for Dang. Another miss by Dang. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jennings kicks to Len. It's tipped. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Jennings again. Lawson. Jennings drives in. The three from Anderson. And the Pelicans miss again. Now, here is Lawson. It's tipped. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
In the corner, Henry with it. The dish now to Len. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
A different look for Utah. Harris is checked in for Dang. Alec Burks comes in for Daniel Green. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Ty Lawson. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. Robert Covington comes in for Anderson. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. And it's Harris off the drive to the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Ridnour. Just 2 to shoot. Rejected by Jennings. And here they go. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And Favors kicks to Ridnour. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, the Jazz have 2 young, talented big men in Derek Favors and Enes Kanter. The question has been, can they play together?
I think you've got to give it more time to see if, in fact, they can play together, because ideally they would be a formidable duo, particularly at the defensive end and on the glass. And you don't want to give up on that possibility at this point in time. In today's NBA, you got to have some spacing to be effective, so you've got to add some shooting if those 2 guys are going to be effective together.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Harris off the drive. And that one's good. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Len sets a screen for Jennings. Covington. The three-pointer, no good.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Here's Favors. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Derek Favors still developing offensively. I think he's trying to refine his post game and his shooting touch, but the potential is still there.
And for Favors, most of his shots, Clark, coming around the rim.
Yeah, strong offensive rebounder. He can use his imposing physique to overpower a lot of defenders.
That's tipped. Here's Burks.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Harris outside. And Favors kicks to Burks. Favors dishes to Burks. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Jazz making a change here. Pekovic is checked in. Davis with a screen on Ridden. Here's Henry. Off target from 3-point range.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
New Orleans needs to do a better job guarding against Burks.
He's got 11 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
Although the Pelicans played some tough games against the West last season, they still showed their youth when it came to competing against the better teams.
Cantor checked in for Derek Favors. And a change for the Pelicans. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Len. Tolliver the pass to Henry. And that's a foul called on Xavier Henry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Green, he's checked in for the Jazz. Lawson comes in for Luke Ridenour. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Anderson's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Xavier Henry. There's the pick. The drive by Green. The shot's good from Cancer. As you said, although the Pelicans gave some teams trouble last year in the West, but overall, Steve, the conference was just too much for them.
They have 15 wins against the rest of the West, and they do have a lot of work to do before they're viewed as a threat in the conference. But they're getting there.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
The drive by Green. The 3. Burks' shot is good. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
Really nice possession. The focus has never wavered as this game has unfolded.
And with time running down here in the fourth, they may need to add only a few more points to their lead to put it away.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Harris comes in for Enes Kanter. Luol Deng is checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Lamb in there for Alec Burks. Some information for us, Doris.
Yes, Kevin. Monty Williams was just going over the plan with his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
All right, Doris. They grabbed their own miss. The kick out to Deng. He feeds it to Lamb. Deng attacking. Over Allen. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Davis. Allen kicks to Davis. Looking to end the run. Can't get the layup.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's Harris. Kicks it to Lamb. Lawson outside. Passes it to Whiteside. Poked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Jennings wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Jennings has got it back down to within single digits for New Orleans. Lawson dishes to Lamb. Pass to Harris. He dishes it to Whiteside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Jennings. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And now it's only a 5-point Utah lead. Utah calls timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And the Jazz with some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Whiteside. Enes Kanter comes in for Harris. And Alec Burks subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Williams is checked in for the Pelicans. Pekovic with a screen.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Allen.
Tell you what, this is one area where they really thrived here today, the transition game.
Yeah, and I think they need to look for even more of those quick hitting opportunities.
And that one's good. Pekovic.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.